To be completely honest, I don't know what this video is going to contain. I don't know if it's going to make sense. I don't even know if anybody's going to watch it. And a part of me doesn't even care. But there's also a part of me that does care. Why? Because I'm a human being, and I have feelings too. I have emotions. I also have a lot of thoughts, more than I should, about things that probably aren't so great, or all that cheerful and happy-go-lucky. I really don't want to prattle on about my life because that isn't what this is meant to be. It's really just a release of what I've been thinking and feeling lately. Because you know what? Why should I have to hide it? Why should I just have to bottle it all up and pretend everything is okay when it isn't? Like I said before, I'm only human, and I think it's time I finally got this off my chest. It shouldn't come as any surprise to any of my friends, family, or even viewers that I'm depressed. I was diagnosed with clinical depression in 2009, along with severe anxiety. These two are mainly what I'm going to be talking about. I've been depressed easily since grade 9. And yeah, right. What does a 14-year-old have to be depressed about, right? Age doesn't matter. I mean, it's a chemical imbalance depression, but I knew for a long time before I was properly diagnosed. And like any other stupid teenager or any person, I made stupid decisions to try and fix my depression, try to make myself feel better. So what did I do? I self-harmed. I mutilated my body, thinking that the temporary feeling of pain would just make everything go away. It made me forget everything that was going through my mind. Ultimately, it was a stupid choice because I still live with those scars today, and I probably will for a very long time. I'm not proud of them, and I'm not proud of myself for doing it, but it's something that I have to live with because it was a choice I made. It was a mistake, and people learn from their mistakes. But that doesn't stop me from feeling the way I feel. Admitting that what I did was dumb and having to live with that regret does not clear my head and change everything. To this day, I'm still depressed. My anxieties only seem to worsen, and there are times where I feel like I'm a completely different person. And I always assume the worst possible thing. I live my life in a negative way and in fear because why would anything good ever happen to me? You know, I may seem strong, and I may seem like I have all the answers whenever my friends ask me for advice. So why can't I help myself? That's the reason nobody can help me. Because I can't help myself. Now, look, I'm not asking for pity or sympathy or anything. I'm really not. But now it's time I got something off my chest that's been bothering me for for a while. It seems like when one person does something, there's always a line of consequences that follow, whether they're good or bad. Me, for example, I moved. I moved out of my hometown, away from all my friends and family. Okay, granted, I'm only like 10 minutes away from town, but apparently that makes a huge difference. There were times when it seemed the people I thought were special to me didn't talk to me. They didn't associate with me. Not really. All of a sudden, it seemed like 10 minutes became 10 hours, and I wasn't worth the small trip. A lot of these feelings, I'd say, started in the fall when I lost a good bunch of my friends. Because it shouldn't always be up to me to send you a quick message or a quick text just to see how you are. Never respond anyway, so what's the point? What I'm getting at is, if you don't want to be around me, just tell me. Does it really kill people to tell the truth once in a while? I'll admit, I'm not the best person in the world. I've made really stupid choices that I'm still trying to make up for to this day. And they're the biggest regrets that I have in my life. I may not be the best influence either, but I would only wish that as friends, family, subscribers, followers, whoever, just people who I love and care for, and as people who I thought loved and cared for me, they would just accept me for that they would accept me for who I am, the choices I've made, and still be by my side when I needed them most. People who would still accept me, flaws and all, because I've accepted you. I've accepted everything that's wrong with you, and I don't think any differently of you. And you know what? I love you all for it. There's no such thing as perfection, so why even bother to strive for it? You wouldn't be the people that I know and love if you didn't have those flaws. But to just toss me aside, to just walk out of my life thinking that it's okay with no explanation, not a single damn word, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Because to me, you're just telling me that you don't give a shit. You don't give a shit about me or the way I feel. And you know, if that was the case, I'd rather you just tell me instead of giving me the silent treatment. Because if that's the way you're gonna be, you don't deserve to be in my life. Like I said, I'm not expecting pity or sympathy, or I don't want it. I really don't. All I want is for people to understand. I want people to know why I am the way that I am. But most importantly, I want people to love me for who I am, not judging me or only being my friend when it's convenient for them. I have feelings too. And right now, they're hurt. Basically, what I'm doing here, it's really personal, obviously. And I'm willing to share that part of my life with you because I care about you guys, and I feel like you should know me for who I am and not some person that I try to be. I know that I'm not the only person in the world who feels like this. I know I can't be the only one out of subscribers on YouTube or followers on Tumblr who feels like this. And if you feel like this too, or if you just need to get something off your chest, or you just want to talk at all, send me a message. Because I know what it's like. And I know how much it hurts. And how hard it can be. But I'm always here for you.